Hi, this is Cindy Doe. I'm back with our building blocks class, and this is block number 10, the SSK. So I'm just going to give you a quick tutorial on how to do these stitches. They're really very easy. I think this is one of the easier blocks. It's just a yarn over and a slip knit, and I will show you how to do that. As you can see here, get things out of the way. Here's our abbreviation for the slip knit. And I'll show you how to do this, but I'm just going to read it first. Slip the next stitch as if to knit. Slip the next stitch as if to knit. Insert the left needle into the front of these two slip stitches from left to right and knit together. So it's a decrease. The other thing we're doing in this stitch to make the hole here is a yarn over. Now this is what you would consider a lace pattern, and you want to keep your stitches the same all the way up. So in this case we've got 5 stitches in this column and 3 in the purl. We're just going to focus on the knit column here. Whenever you do an increase in lace, you have to do a decrease. And so what we see here, that little lacy hole is the yarn over the increase, and to compensate for the extra stitch we have to decrease one, and that's this. This is a slip knit. A slip knit stitch always leans to the left. It's a decreased stitch. It's a lot like knit 2 together, but knit 2 together leans to the right. So that's why we're doing it with a slip knit. Okay. This is kind of dark yarn. I'm hoping the light will help you see it. I'm on row 1. I'm about halfway through. So here I've got my seed stitch border, knit 3, yarn over, purl 3, and then it says to yarn over, slip knit, knit 1, yarn over, slip knit, then purl 3. So in my sequence is here because it says repeat from the asterisk. Yarn over, slip knit, knit 1, yarn over, slip knit, and then purl 3. You can see here that this ends up being 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even though we have 2 yarn overs and 2 slip knits, these equal each other out. They compensate each other. They even each other out, so you still maintain those 5 stitches in that column. Okay. All right, so I'm at the end of the sequence right here, purl 3. So I'm going to do a 1, 2, 3. This one does have stitch markers that you can keep on. The next one is going to be a yarn over. Now you've already got your yarn in the back, or sorry, in the front. And so to do this kind of a yarn over, all you're going to do is put your yarn over the top and start. That counts as a stitch right there. And then you're going to start your next stitch. If you moved your yarn to the back as if to knit, which you normally would, you're going to move that over anyway. So it doesn't matter either way. because you're in a purl position and your yarn is in the front, all you have to do, you're like halfway through the yarn over at that point, so you just lay your yarn on top of your needle. The next stitch is a slip slip knit. You're going to slip one stitch, slip again. Some instructions say to put those stitches back on your right hand needle. Oops, and don't split your stitches, and then knit them together through the back loop. I'm going to show you again. What this does is it twists the stitches and it makes them slant to the left. I've got my yarn over, slip, slip, put them back on your right hand needle, left hand needle, and then put your yarn through the back of those stitches, not the front. You're not going to do it like this. You can tell it's really hard to get those through. It's easy if you just punch your little needle right through the back of both of those stitches. And then over and pull that through. You can see, I think, it leans to the left. As you get going on this, you'll see that I've already done the sequence once, so it starts to lean. Okay, so we've done our slip slip knit. Now we knit one. Next stitch is a yarn over. We've got our yarn already to the back. Just flip it all the way around, and you want to go from back to front over the top, and then your slip slip knit. Slip, slip, back on, and knit. Okay, and then it says to purl 3. One, purl 3. I'm short a stitch. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then you're going to make your yarn over, just like that, over the top. And we're going to do another slip slip knit, and I'm going to show you a shortcut. I'm going to slip, slip, and then take your right hand needle. It's as if you were going to put those stitches back on, but you're going to leave your right hand needle on and knit. It's just kind of a shortcut. Knit one, yarn over, slip, slip, keep your needle in there, and knit. So that's how you do the stitch. As you go down the row, you'll be able to see there's most of the other rows after that only have one yarn over slip slip knit until you get back to the top. So all you're doing is, reading these stitch by stitch as to what to do. And you repeat them 10 times. And you end after row 5 this time. And then you do your seed stitch border. So that's how you do the yarn over slip slip knit, and it's a really nice little lace pattern, it turns out. I hope that's helpful.